good morning. It is the morning of market day. I am in line right now getting ready to get placed in my position. Apparently it's first come first serve type of setup, so I am in line. It is 7:06, so setup starts at 7. I thought I was getting here at a good time, but apparently I'm late. So I'm going to find my spot, get ready to get set up, and have you all join me. Let's have some fun today. got all set up. Everything's getting started. I already made a sale before I even finished setting up, so we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Hey, checking in, halfway mark. We have about a couple hours left. Doing really well. See how it goes. Hey, just wrapped up the event. I just finished getting packed all up, so I'm getting ready to head home. This was a really good market. I wish I had more clips for you, but every time I tried to sit down and film something, somebody was coming up to my table. That's how busy I was. So I will wrap everything up and go over my market sales and the results of everything that I sold. Join me. Hey, just checking back in from my market. It's been a couple of days, so time to give you the wrap up of how everything went. So if you couldn't tell, this may have been my best market for the summer to date, if not one of my best markets so far. This was the first time I've ever done this event at this particular venue, and I would say this has been one of the more positive experiences I've had doing outdoor markets. To give you an insight, so I got down there, like I said, it was about an hour's drive to get there. So I got there around 7-ish, and there was already a long line. So I thought from that, in my opinion, I thought it was going to be one of those events where it was going to be a waste of my time. And turns out it was the best use of an opportunity that I almost gave up. And I'm glad I didn't. It was funny, when I first started setting up, 10 minutes before the event even started, I already had sold a chunky mushy boy. And from there, my booth just kept getting more and more people. And it was one of those situations of I barely had time to just sit down and collect myself, or even work on my commission that I said I was going to work on during that time, because I thought I was going to be slow. To give you the numbers, we'll go over that shortly. Some of the highlights from the event. I sold a couple of big ticket items. One of them, the Quinn mushroom plushie that I had, that's one of my big ticket items. Sold both the small version and the big version, actually. I sold one of my axolotl plushies by Crochet Grove that I've had since Valentine's Day. I was surprised that I actually sold, because every time I take it to a market, everyone makes comments of how great it is, but no one actually wants to commit to purchasing it. So I'm glad that it finally found a home. So, give you an idea, I had my notebook back, but I sold 40 items. I brought 93. So I sold almost half of the items I had brought with me, which is a big deal to me, because oftentimes I don't sell as many as I thought I would have. But this one, I was just selling left and right. Of the 40 items that I sold, my most popular best sellers were axolotls, of course, of the varying sizes, the small, the medium, and the big size ones. Leggy froggies, the smaller ones, as well as the biggie leggy froggies. And I sold a couple of the large leggy froggies too. The chunky mushy boys, the little mushroom squishies, sold really well. And the chubby frogs sold really well. Now, I'm kicking myself because I didn't make as many octo squishies like I used to, and focus more on making my worry warts. Now, I had about 10 worry warts with me, and I sold about 4 of them. So it was okay, but my octo squishies, I had like 4, and I sold all 4 of those. So I should have focused more on the octo squishies as opposed to the worry warts. Lesson learned for next time. Now, to give you a breakdown of the numbers, I made over $500 from this event alone. However, with the taxes that need to be taken out, because I'm a business and I have to pay taxes to the government, it took about $30 from me for taxes. Square charged about $11.41 because I used their POS system to be able to take card payments. My booth fee, I had to pay $30 for the booth fee. And then I paid for my sister-in-law to come down and help me run my booth. So we paid her as well. So my take home was just under $400 after all of those other factors were put in. Now, because July was a no spend month for me for yarn, I didn't spend any money on yarn for this event. So I saved in that area by using what I already have. So if there's ever a time where you're trying to cut costs or find ways to save money for your business, see what you already have in your inventory before you go out and buy more, and see what you can make from there. You might actually make a profit from doing that. So would I do this event again? Yes, definitely. If they have any other events that I can be a part of, I will sign up immediately. Unfortunately, their next event is going to be in October, and that's during the time in which I will be unavailable. But I'm hoping that in the future, like next year, when they start having their other events ramp up for the year of 2024, I'll be one of the first people on their list of returning vendors that wants to do it. So I have one more event for the summer. I'm looking forward to it. It's in about 2 weeks. The thing about it is, market prepping is going to be a little more difficult this time around because, like I said, I sold over 40 items. So I got to recoup those items that I sold for my next market. So I'm going to be pretty busy. And like the theme of the summer, daycare is closed this week. So you know what that means? Yes, Little Midnight Crafter is home with me. So I am going to try to squeeze in as much as possible in the little time that I have to dedicate to crocheting and see what I can do. Hopefully I can get through more than I expect. At this time though, I am more focused on surviving this week and see how I can make it through with the little one, myself, in the time that we have together where he wants all my attention. So with the week that I have coming up with little one and me, there will be a limited amount of material that I will have. However, that does not mean that I will stop making this content for you. I have a list of other things that I want to make videos about, other passions that I want to discuss for crochet so that you can see them. I still have my crochet with me vibe videos that I like to do, so look out for those. Those will be coming out in the future. Now, for all of you who are just following me for the first time, or this is your first video you've seen from me, keep coming back. You know, subscribe, like, share with your friends, ring the bell so you'll know when I come back with a new video with new content and information for you to enjoy while you are either just watching me or crocheting along with me. Let's have fun as a family. And until next time, goodbye, farewell. Please take care.